Oh, Phil is a craftsman. He's not a genius. We discussed this last time I saw him. No, he's no genius, as he admits himself. I'm only quoting himself. But he's a very, very good craftsman. Well, I wouldn't have believed it until he played me this tape of various songs. It was a demo tape of various songs, about 5 songs. And about the 3rd song into the demo tape, this, I thought, marvellous song came along. It was called Scorn Not His Simplicity.
I actually met him in town one day, and he seemed to be very excited. And he went on to tell me a story that Phil Coulter had wrote this song called Scorn Not His Simplicity.
He was doing the singing on this demo tape and playing guitar. And he was crying, he was sobbing.
This was
you
the
could
one.
Hear the emotion. You could hear the emotion coming out.
This was the song which you subsequently recorded about his own child, wasn't it?
It was his own child. It was an autistic child, I'm not sure, but which has since died. And I insisted on getting my hands on that one.
Luke just zeroed in on it. Just zeroed in on it right away. It kind of dismissed the other songs, which of course I thought were great, but Kelly dismissed them and said, "That's the song I want."
And he was reluctant. He said no. I said yes. He said no. I said yes. I want that one. Because I'm not interested in the rest of them unless you give me that one. He said okay. I said no. I said okay. We'll go into the studio. Let me have my hands on it. And if it works, we'll put it out. If it doesn't work, we'll forget it.
He went on to describe the arrangement. And he said, if you listen to it, Johnny, you'll hear the piano playing. And then in a certain section, you'll hear the boom, boom. And that was the dullness of the mind.
See the child with the golden hair, but eyes that show the emptiness inside.
And if you think of people who are blessed with Down syndrome babies or with children who are in some way disabled, I think it gives them a place, it gives them ownership, and it's a recognition.
Well, Luke didn't like singing Scorn Not His Simplicity on stage, I know that. He didn't like sentimentality, I didn't like sentimentality, but there is a difference between sentimentality and a song. You can have feeling in a song.
He looks almost like the others, yet they know he's not the same. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no.
I suppose I recognised in him what happened to him when he began to sing a song. It's something I recognise in myself, that when I'm singing a song, nothing can get to me.